Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Another. In the last episode, we unfortunately discovered the body of Maki. I believe her name is Maki. This episode, we are going to investigate to figure out what happened and who killed her. Now, if I remember correctly, Ray was the one who didn't show up when the first initial body discovered. I think that's obviously just a red herring, so it can't be Ray, but you know, kind of weird to kill like the most antagonistic like classmate off first, so it's obviously not Ray. Okay, but let's get to investigating. Or who it could be. I mean, I don't think it's Haru. Like, Haru, even though, like, he went off to, like, fix off the nameplate, I think Haru had, like, maybe a couple more chapters in him. But the one thing I do remember is it's someone who knows that, Rei and, Maki both are early risers. And the only other person who knows is Akane, but I really don't want to believe it's Akane. You know what, end up yapping, let's get to investigating. There's something on the wall. Yeah, it's her blood, buddy. Or, is that blood? It's yellow, it's pink. Liquid with a dark yellow color splattered on the wall. It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling. Dude, what the hell's wrong with you? I tried smelling the liquid on my finger. Yuck! It stinks. What the hell is it? What did it smell? It's somehow familiar. Have you smelt that liquid? Oh yeah. Do you know what this is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is close to that of rubber. Rubber? Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. But it's not just rubber, it smells terrible, like an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. On the floor too. What do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day. No, that's unlikely. Does it not look like that thing heading toward Kyoka's body? Kinji made a convincing point. An explanation I can think of is the liquid trickled down the wall into the floor, eventually flowing toward Kyoka's body. I think this is an important piece of evidence related to the case too, but I still don't have enough clues. What? Yeah, man, it's our first clue. Rubber's on liquid. What the hell? Okay, Mikado, what do you got? Do you see anything? Mikado, what are you staring at like that? The rope. There. Rope? It's strange. The rope hanging Kyoka's is strange? The hook. Huh? What, that like a grappling hook? The hell is that? Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice it earlier, but now I see it. The rope is fixed to the ceiling bar by a hook. But how's it strange? It would probably just use to hold the rope in place. Well, what do you know about it? If it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. Huh? What do you mean? Mikado! Yo, man, please! Speak! Please! I don't get it either. Oh, I thought we were finally having an actual conversation, but she went silent again. Still, I think she knows something. That means there's something about that hook. The hook? I caught of that. Contusion on the occupant corner to being some blood. Okay, Nori. Hinata, are you alright? It hurt me emotionally to do this, but I should have to avoid it, right? Because this is our only option. Yes, that's the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can to help everyone as much as possible so we can uncover the truth. Thanks. Did you read the Monokuma files? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Kanata, do you think we can trust the Monokuma files? I mean, it might give us some false information to throw us off. I came up with the same question and examined the body myself. And I'm sure the information given in the Monokuma file is true. The time and cause of death mostly seem to match. I see. I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. But I should start from here, though there are very little clues. This is just my opinion, but do you think Miss Maki's body looks a bit odd? Odd? My examination results agreed with the Monokuma final statement. The cause of death was a contusion on the occupant. That would mean Miss Maki's fatal injury was on the back of her head. And why'd she hang? That is a very good question. And she had bleeding from her head, but yeah. Oh yeah, I don't see a reason for the culprit to hang her unless they're planning to choke her to death. I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope wasn't even tight. When a person is hanged, there should be a clear mark, or even worst case, a blue discoloration on the skin that was in contact with the rope. But there's barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope has simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her. So Kyoko was not hanged? We know the actual cause of death is contusion, so it had nothing to do. Then why? I mean, probably just to throw off, like, you know, the cause of death. Because obviously, since this is the first class trial, they didn't know that Monokuma would actually, you know, say straight up, hey, this guy died from hitting him from back to head rather than hang, you know, sort of send off a little bit. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad that it can help you. If only I was skilled enough to bring the dead back to life, then Mike would have to gone through all this. No one can ever bring a dead person back to life, so don't blame yourself, Kanata. Okay, thank you, Miss Maeda. I'll continue the autopsy in case I miss anything, and I feel bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so just don't push yourself so hard. Okay. I mean, and so she died. Yeah, so blow back the head, not so tight. But what did the rubber have to do with anything? The thing. Okay. Oh, there's a small blood stain right in front of Kyoka's body. A blood stain. Does that mean hanging had nothing to do with the case? I'm sure hanging it up will make you bleed. I mean, if there's blood by... Did she get killed in the bathroom? If there's blood stain, like, you know, like by the... where she'd hang. I mean, she must be killed in the bathroom unless they cleaned up, like, the... where the actual place where she got killed at. Yeah. But there wasn't any notable blood stains on her. All that was found was sick cloth smeared on the hair near the bruise. I suppose the culprit wiped the body on the blood. Interesting. Alright, Haru, you got anything to say? Kyoka, damn it! You're alright last night. We had fun together. It's only a few hours since we last talked with her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say I'm smart, but I'll try to the best of my ability. I gotta find out who did this to you, Kyoka. Let's help each other out. What do you gotta say, Himbo? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone, buddy. Teruya, are you okay? Ah, God, can't believe someone really died. That is not his voice. Holy shit, a real dead person. Ugh. Teruya, it's not that I don't feel sad like you, but if we don't do this, we're gonna be killed. I can't do it, and how am I supposed to investigate well when I'm feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer. Listen, I won't force you to do anything you don't like, but if you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth, and that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want to do, keep standing there like that. Okay, Yuki, I didn't realize we're like that. Okay, Akane. Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died. Situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're going to die too. We're gonna die? Monokuma told us in the class trial, if we fail to uncover the truth, we're going to be executed. We can't let that happen. When I'm saying it, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoka. But for her sake, we need to figure out the truth. Okay, I'll do it for Kyoka. I'm not that much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. And when I find out the truth, I won't ever forget the person who murdered Kyoka. He seems to feel a bit better. That's good. What's this room? Garbage. Is there anything in the garbage dump? Oh shit! With the hammer. She got killed by a hammer. This is Yuki. That's a hammer. That's not Yuki's voice. A hammer. There's blood on it. Blood? What? What do you mean blood? What else could that be? Fucking Pepto-Bismol? Not in your universe. What? Then could it be? You're the lawyer, man. What do you mean? What do you do? Goddamn civil cases? Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. The hammer was about 30 centimeters long, and the metal part was real hard. Oh, really? I thought it was a rubber hammer. Yoko was hit by this hideous thing. That's been scary and painful. But what's right next? Oh, that's the rubber. But why the rubber? Fly hammer had been added. Okay. So did she get killed? I mean, I'm guessing the hammer's supposed to be in the garbage, but it just displayed so that we can see it. The crumble smear in the corner of the garbage dump. What is that? Having lost a spherical shape, the chained object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell. Yuck, the smell. This must be rubber, right? That was rubber actually it. When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, I felt a slimy and thick slickness. A rubber ball? Huh, maybe that's related to the case. I know there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. But what is this feeling? I feel like I saw this. I felt like I saw something like this before. Rubber ball? I didn't see a rubber ball before. Yuki, are you alright? You look pale. That's my line. I mean, who would look good as ever when their friend was just murdered? This garbage dump. I came here to look for any signs of the culprit having attempted to throw away the evidence. Great idea. This certainly looks like a good place to do that. I think I'm close to finding something. Okay, maybe we were supposed to talk to him first. Oops. I was gonna say, yeah. Can we go into a room? Hey, Yuki. How's your investigation going? Well, can't say for sure. Would you come look over here? Look? What? The door? Don't you see that? Yeah, I see that it's your room. This is a key piece of evidence. Your room is a key piece of evidence? Not the room. Look at the nameplate. I don't know what you're trying to say, Sarugi. Oh, did someone switch the nameplates? I see that it's your room, but... No, this is not my room. Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't actually know what happened and how the nameplates were switched. They're switched? Yes, with Kyoka, and she happens to be the victim of this case. Come over here. This is my actual room. That's... Next to the door, point out his room, with a plate named Kyoka Maki. That's when Haru broke it last night. So someone wanted to get to Sarugi instead? I noticed it when I was going around the call you got in the morning. I wasn't aware of the murder back then, so I assumed I could manage it later. But looking back at it, I think this tells me the overall flow of events. You can see what just happened from this? Well, roughly, combined with evidence gathered from other places. I have some experience in this field after all. Alright, he is the ultimate police officer. He encountered an actual murder case before. He will certainly know what to do in this sort of situation. Yuki, besides that, I need to know something. You know who switched the nameplates around? Even if you say so. Ah! I remember from last night. Yeah, it's when, yeah, Haru, like bumped into a Maki. No, wait, did she kill him? No, it can't be Clown Girl. Well then, suppose not on purpose. You still broke the nameplate. Should I call this a punishment? Anyways, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't. And keep in mind, you won't be exempt for a second offense, accident or not. Now, I'll pick up the broken pieces so you don't get cut up. I think I know who it was. Really? But even if he did, why? Make sure to hold on tight to that information. This nameplate is most likely related to the root cause of Kyoka's death. Sarugi, are you okay with me not telling you who switched the nameplates? I won't mind it, but there's no need if you know who it was. We'll talk more about it in the class trial. If it bugged you so much, you could try talking with that person right now. The person who switched the nameplates must have been him. Let's go ask. Can we go inside her room? She's dead! I can't investigate a dead person's room. They have no... Okay, well, whatever. Hey, Ray. Okay, we gotta talk to Haru. Hey, Haru, my boy. Ah, Yuki. Sorry for not being much help. trying my best to investigate, but I don't understand anything. What should I do? Hey, Haru. I have a question for you. Huh? For me? What is it? When we were with Kyoka and Sasuke last night, what did you do after getting back from the restroom? Oh, that? You know that I broke the nameplates, so I just put the new ones back up like Makuma told me to. You guys were gone by then. It would have been lonely doing it all by myself, you know. It's that all? Huh? What's the matter, Yuki? Did I say something wrong? I went straight to bed after putting them back on. So the two nameplates that you broke yesterday, did they really belong to Kyoka and Tsurugi? Oh, Kyoka and Tsurugi. Yeah, I think so. I'll be frank here. Since last night, the nameplate of Kyoka and Tsurugi's room have been switched. Switched? Yeah, Tsurugi said it'll be an important piece of evidence, but I couldn't have think of anyone else than you that could have messed with them. And one of the switched nameplates belongs to Kyoka, the victim. Isn't this too much of a coincidence? Wait a second. Switched? They're switched? Did I... What is it, Haru? It's probably my fault that the nameplates were switched. So you really did? Why did you switch them? Bro, he probably didn't even know who slept in what room. Let's be honest here. It's like a 50-50 get. Is it because you're the culprit? No! Trust me, please! I'm innocent! Okay. I trust you. But can you explain why you switched the nameplate around? Yuki, come on, man. It's a god-honest mistake, but I mean, I get we can't do mistakes in a murder trial where we could be executed. So, you know what? You're valid. Well, actually, I really don't pay a lot of attention to the dorm room. I wouldn't either, man. I barely remember where I sleep. So it would have been difficult to see whose room was whose. I mean, I wasn't sure where Kyoka and Tsurugi's nameplates originally were. Plus, that restroom period in the middle just kept adding to the confusion, and I didn't want to bother anyone when they just gone into sleep. So I put them on based on my vague memory, but I must have done it wrong. I'm sorry. Well, that's what happened. Alright, I don't know how this connects to the case yet, but it seems like an important clue. I really didn't know. Don't assume I'm the culprit just because I did it. I won't. Thanks for telling the truth. Okay. I got Haru's account. Alright, so we're all done in the restroom. See what the cheerleader girl has to say. Kizuna. Ah! Damn it! Why do I have to do this? Kizuna? What the? Who is it? It's me, Yuki. Did I surprise you that much? Yuki. It wasn't you, right? You're not the killer? Of course not! I would never kill someone. Yeah, it's toast easy for anyone to say that. Kizuna. Whatever. This class trial is, like, so... I don't care. I just want to get out of this fucking place. Kizuna, try to calm down. Just leave me alone. Like, I totally don't want to talk with someone who might be the murderer. It seems like Kyoka's death caused her to completely lose trust in others. Or have others completely lose trust in one another. What are you looking at, useless? Mikaru, when the murder happened, what made you come late? Why should I tell you? Besides, I told you not to talk to me. I was investigating in the entrance hall. There's something of particular interest. Was it more important than a friend's death? Friends? When were you guys and I friends? You. Well, I admit, an actual murder happening was beyond my expectation, but should I be shocked by every single incident that occurs here? Hey, friend or not, I don't think that's how we should react to a person's death. Ha! So what? I was born like this. That's why I'm different from the rest of you. Why don't you quit wasting time and go investigate? The cop trial is a piece of cake for me. I'm not going to offer any help. What the fuck? Are you saying you already cracked the case? Absolutely. Are you playing me for a fool? This whole murder case is a joke. That's good. You're the culprit? Now look who's treating an innocent person like a criminal just because I was late. Expecting your friend to be a murderer? Is that the mutual trust you guys were so busy talking about? But I don't know the culprit yet. And you look the most suspicious right now because of the extra time you took. But I am the culprit. Can you give me a reason why I would commit a murder? You think I'm foolish enough to be swayed by some dumb video? Then give a proper explanation. There's no evidence to back up your claim. Are you an idiot? Sure, there's no evidence nor any witnesses, but even if I was late for another reason, nothing would change from the truth. Something like the emergency, despite the announcement, is suspicious enough. This is a waste of time. Get lost if you don't get what I'm saying. I have things to check on and can't spare time for morons. Makaru, why do you always have to? Jeez, what a nuisance. Why are you acting so friendly anyways? Didn't you get enough? If you still want more, go to that brawny lawyer. He'll prove my innocence. Okay. Back into the garbage room we go. Ray. I can't understand her. Disregarding everyone else for incompetent, not even caring a slightest bit about a murder. I'll have to admit her actual reasoning and research skills are exceptional, and becoming a top university student at her age certainly isn't an easy thing to do. But did she have to be so hostile and antagonistic all the time? Well, this is not the time to think about that. The class trial will begin soon. I need to get some more details about the culprit. The brawny lawyer Makaru mentioned, that might be Kekaru. He said he'll prove her innocence. Should go talk to him. Alright. We're just going back and forth from room we've already been in. Alright, my man. I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure. Kekaru, can I talk to you for a second? Huh? What's the matter? I tried to ask Makaru about the reason she was late. He had been insisting she was innocent, then told me you might know something. Oh, Makaru, that aloof girl. Do you know why she came in late by any chance? Yeah, I should have said it earlier, but when we were all looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. Just I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone. Really? How do you know? I woke up at 6 in the morning. Okay, so when Ray was killed. So I decided, not Ray. Goddamn, I already forgot the victim's name. Oops. So I decided to head to the restroom. And that's when I saw Mikaru. I asked her where she was going and she said, off to investigate. Now get lost. Then she went towards the school wing. If Mikaru saying the truth, it looked like Mikaru really was investigating in the entrance hall. But after that, when did you see her again? Well, after that, I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. But I didn't see her until after the murder. All of us besides Kyoka, Mikaru, and Tsurugi were in the diner since 7 AM. Mikaru said she was in the entrance hall up until announcement. None of us can really prove that, right? That's true, but I don't think Mikaru is the culprit. Because you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. And according to the Monokuma file, Kyoka at the time of death was around 6 AM. You're right! Mikaru went to the school building at 6. She wouldn't have enough time to come back here, kill Kyoka, and hang her after all. I was in the hallway for long, but it was silent out there, and it didn't look like Mikaru was going to head back my way. I suppose we can't say she's the culprit because of her being late then. Wait, does that mean Kyoka was murdered in the restroom when I met Mikaru? If only I wasn't so dense. Not your fault, Kekaru. Don't blame yourself. The one who's responsible here is the culprit. No, it's Monokuma who caused all this. Wait, so if she got killed in the restroom while Takeru was in there, and the murder did happen in the restroom, that means only a girl can kill her because no boy can enter the restroom. Yeah, so it has to be a girl. Shoot, how could I not notice? Anyways, thanks for... I switched their voices. Anyways, thanks for telling. No problem. Let's try investigating some more. Check out the count. Alright. That's how it's... All the boys should be exempt from being a suspect. It's one of the girls. Okay, anything in the storage? Nothing? Alright. Nothing in the storage room. What about what it's... laundry room? Anything in the laundry room? It happened in the laundry room? Is this? This on sight took me by surprise. Blood in the laundry room? Wait, the body was in the girls' restroom. Why is blood spatter all over here on the floor? A blood stain in the laundry room. What can I infer from this? Could it be... So the murder took place in here? Took place inside the laundry room. Really? Okay, well, the song's closed. But that doesn't change the fact from Wait, so you're telling me that the murder took place in the laundry room. So there's a puddle of blood in there, and then they were able to drag or lift her body from the laundry room to the restroom, hang her, and not have anyone know it, or nor is there any trail of blood. I mean, I get they could have cleaned it, but like, what? No, that couldn't be possible because Ray and Nakaru were talking. Ray was heading towards this direction. Damn. I don't know where she got killed then. Damn, this isn't ordinary business going on. That goddamn Monokuma, a person died, and we aren't allowed any time to give our condolences. Monokuma can be real cruel at times. Yuki, have you got any idea about the culprit? No, not yet. Me neither. God, I hope we're not doomed yet. Anything in the kitchen? Nothing. What do you have to say? I am thoroughly investigating every section of the building, but the diary seems to have little relevance to the murder. Probably right, but we wouldn't want to overlook any clues, so let's search them more carefully. Our lives are on the line. Yeah, I mean, you better have not missed anything after saying that. Nothing? Nothing. Okay. Well, you're right. Alright, clown girl. Asuki. Yuki. I'm not saying all those Yukis. What do we do? What do we do? Kyoka's really dead. Calm down, Sasuke. I know it can be confusing, but if you give up here, everything will be over, for real. Think of what you can do right now. Yes, so Sasuke came on an expedition to investigate the school building because no one seemed to care about it. And got 0 clues. Cheer up, just remember that we need to investigate to move forward. Is there anything in the classrooms? Nothing. I love how the opening door just sounds like we're moving like a goddamn boulder. But so Ray said she investigated here for a reason. But why? Okay, well, nothing here. Missing. Maybe in the let's rewatch the video. Anything? No, there's nothing. Okay. Anything in here? Nothing. Oh, in here. Okay, well, I mean, maybe the murder was committed in the other restroom. Gym. Anything in the gym that's relevant? Nothing here. Is there a room that I'm missing? Or a piece of evidence I'm missing? Is this the antique store? Oh, infirmary, my bad. How are you doing here? What? This is the antique store. A plate filled with bizarre odds and ends, not found anywhere else in the building. I thought the culprit might have gone to school for murder here, but I don't come here often. Everything only looks the same. If only we had an expert on the store. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there someone? Or sells things. Someone who's an expert of selling things. That person might know something about it. I should go ask him. What? Really? What's it now? Why did you come to me again? Well, you said there was something that caught your interest. I was wondering what it was. Which happened to be none of your business. Didn't I also say I won't give you help? It's more of a minor thing. Look inside the shop if you're curious. At least a guy like you won't see it anyways. Okay, well. Let's go talk to our resident himbo, see what he has to say. Sorry, buddy, I know you're like hacking up guts here. Yuki, what should I do? What should... Snap out of this, Teruya. We need to uncover the truth. But how? How can I walk around like nothing happened when someone's dead for real? No one thinks that nothing happened. We're only putting our feelings aside for something more important. You need to get over that despair. Even if you say that, my specialty is appraising and selling things. Not this kind of job, and it's one of those fields where I screw up a bunch at. No, there is something you can do. That's why I came to you in the first place. Something I can do? Saruga, didn't you visit the antique store plenty often? The antique store? That's not true. Tis the truth. I took quite an exception in that place. It had a ton of items of considerable worth. Speaking of that, I think the room looked a bit different this morning from what it used to look before. Really? Are you sure? I think so. I checked the place when we were looking for Kakaru and Makaru. Or what the fuck? Kyoka and Makaru. And the layout of the room was slightly odd from normal. You memorize the whole layout of the room? What you mean the whole layout? It's common sense that approximately in perfect layout to convey a full value to the customer. When I was 6, I learned the hard way how much the layout can influence your daily sales. If you say so, it must be true. Wait, was the layout suddenly out of place? About that rope and hook, Taruya. Did you see them at the antique store? Don't know. I didn't look over everything in there. But I can say this for sure. The stores didn't have anything like those. I'm positive. Then the culprit must have gotten supplies needed for this murder from the antique store. How'd you figure that out? You're so smart. Because of what you just told me, Saruga. It's all because of you. Thanks to me? Are you starting to feel better now? Always bright and cheerful. That's the Saruga I know. Yuki. You're right. I'm feeling better after all this talking. Everyone will feel sad. I'm not an exception. But there's moments in life where we must do things we don't want to, right? Let's find the culprit who murdered Kyoka. We'll figure out the truth. Yeah, of course we will. We can get there. Let's do this. I think I was able to cheer up Teruya a bit. That's a relief. Anyway, if Teruya said it's true, the culprit should be someone who went to the antique store after yesterday. Alright. Was it back to the antique store? Someone who went to the antique store. Who could that be? Hey, what's up, Bray? Yeah, I can't get a gift right now. Damn. Uh oh. Hey, no, I figured it out. Ray, please. What did I miss? I already went there. Nothing in the storage, right? Does that just dialogue always pop up, like, every time you walk in there? What have I missed? Garbage. Someone who went to the antique store. Who'd be able to see that? I don't think I've investigated. Is it the blood? Whoa, what's going on here? Kyoka's body. It's her body I didn't investigate? Oh, I did. Ugh. It's the real death of a human. I watched from up close. I felt like I was becoming extremely closer to death itself. Kyoka. Last night it was Kyoka who saved me from losing my mind after watching the motive. In a situation where you can't even trust yourself, her bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? I shouldn't run away from reality. No matter what, I have to face it and move forward for Kyoka's sake. I think professors like Sarugan Kanata already examined the body, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoka. I'll check your body real quick. Struggling to keep myself from throwing up, I inspected Kyoka's body. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours have passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoka's body. Anyways, the Monokuma said the cause of death is blunt force trauma on the occupant, a contusion on the head. Why did I say blunt force trauma? The hell? I carefully examined the back of Kyoka's neck. There really was a large bruise on Kyoka's head. It created a giant dip on the skin. Something's not right. How there's not a single drop of blood on the body when there's an injury like this? The court could have wiped it away to get rid of the remaining evidence. But that would be pointless since the Monokuma file tells us everything. Yeah, wait, the body's clean. I just noticed that. Kyoka. Huh? What's this? While examining Kyoka's body, I suddenly realized that she was holding on to something in her hand. Piece of paper? With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to be ripped out of the notepad from Kyoka's sniffling crutch. A notepad? I wonder if it's from the ones Monokuma put in each of our rooms. There's something written on the paper. To the laundry 6 at 6. Any can be waiting. So someone called her to the laundry room. This would be a fairly important piece of evidence. I think the clock is precisely Kyoka's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoka with this. So, the murder did take place in the laundry room. I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. I silently prayed for her. Oh, that's all the evidence? Really? Announcement from the headmaster Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then? Our very first class trial. Everyone please, gather at the carpeted door at the end of the school hallway. I'll be waiting there. Still, why is her body so clean? Could they have, like, changed her clothes as well? It's time. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I really don't want to go through this, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way. The door with a carpet in the school area. I should go there. Right here? Alright, and you know what? Before we start the class trial, I think it's a good place to end the episode off, so that we don't have like an hour plus episode. So, thank you guys for watching. If you guys made this far, I do want to make, longer episodes since, I do want to release an episode a day, but again, I don't want it to become like, a 2-hour episode, but, we'll see. We might change it up a bit so that, we'll be able to get through the game at a fairly reasonable pace. But you know what? Enough rambling. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next episode and class trial, I will see you guys later. Peace.